So Ghiyasuddin Balban, that it is, you know that it is very much famous for, when he was coming from the Bengal side by reaching nearby Delhi, he was one, a platform, and then building has been small with the bamboo, and it has been formed for his, a commemoration that he has win the Bengal region and all. And he was not having a good relation with the, Nizamuddin Aulia. One of the Chishti, he is also there. And then I said that Nizamuddin Aulia, then he was going to come and taking decision against this Sufi saint. And at that time, Nizamuddin Aulia has said that Delhi Durasta. Means he not, Delhi dur hai, lekin everybody is saying that he is nearby Delhi. So how can you say that so Delhi Durasta? Nearby just Meerut, and thereafter he has fallen down and then he has been killed. But everybody is talking about that he must be, what I said, that killed by his son Jona Khan. And then Jona Khan, that is known as Muhammad bin Tughlaq. And there is one famous person is there in his court, Ibn Battuta. Naam suna hai? Afghan traveler, written Rehla and all. So he has said that it has been killed by this. So Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and he has taken very difficult things. And then at that time, just I am giving some glimpse, he has taken a decision, like I said, that the China is doing some kind of demonetization, then he also did the demonetization. And then the gold and all in place, there is a copper, and then everybody is, that most of the people are not ready for it. And then finally कुछ लोगों ने गोल्ड नहीं रखा, फिर भी उसका फेक करेंसी बना लिया गया कॉपर का. कॉपर ले लेके दूसरे के गोल्ड थे. So many things, and ultimately his treasury get finished. Ultimately, then he thought कि I will go towards, I said that I will go towards Persia. पहले पर्शिया में जाकर मैं क्या करूंगा, I will attack. By the time he 1 year prepared so much army and all, ultimately when the time of attacking, they become stronger. So again, so many mistakes. Then moving towards Daulata, it is that is Aurangabad, and again making Daulatabad and a capital. He came here, that is in a south in Deccan, and in this region of it, and increasing their power in the south. So he came with the whole city, all the people come over here. And then they found there is a problem of water and all, then again they returned back. After a year returned back. So loss of money and the lots of, then that when he returned, the peoples are very less. So it is looking like ghost town. So many, different things that he has done, which is not going to be fruitful in his favor, and therefore the money has gone. So finally, Firoz Shah Tughlaq, he has done something, and he is famous for making canals, agriculture and all. Firoz Shah Tughlaq, and then we will be able to see Sayyid. यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं आपको इसके लिए है. And in the Lodi, you can be able to see something like I said that Bahlul Lodi. Sikandar Lodi, and then I said इब्राहिम लोधी. और ऐसे ही मैं बोल देता हूँ बासी समझते हो, रोटी, बासी रोटी, and the roti means लोधी. तो बहलूल लोधी, सिकंदर लोधी. तो रोटी कौन खा रहा है? यस टेल मी. Basi means the roti which is made in the night, earlier night, and then next morning, that roti is in North India, it is considered it should not be eaten, it should be given to the animal. So that roti is known as basi. So Bahlul Lodi, Sikandar Lodi, और basi roti कौन खा रहा है? Ibrahim. So Bahlul Lodi, Sikandar Lodi, and which one I said that? Ibrahim Lodi. ये सारी चीजें सारा medieval में बताया जाएगा. So I say थोड़ा सा एक आइडिया हो जाए कि which are the kings are there. Slav, which are I said that? Tell me. Slav dynasty में which are the important king for the architecture? I said that Qutbuddin Aibar and Kutte Nilmiliya in become Balsali, Balban, Yasuddin Balban, and thereafter I said that Khilji, and Khilji I said that Alauddin Khilji, and then Malik Kafur, and then Tughlaq. I said that who is the person? Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and Firoz Shah Tughlaq. And thereafter I said that Bahlul Lodi, Sikandar Lodi, and Ibrahim. And thereafter will come for, after that will come for whom? Mughals. So I said that 1206 onwards, and then I said Delhi Sultans, I said that built royal palaces, forts, public buildings and all, mosques, madrasas. पता ही होगा mosque सब क्या होता है, mosque क्या है, madrasas are there, dargahs are there, आप लोग जाते हो, sarais are there where the people used to what is an sit for some time and then getting rest in between, and mausoleum like Taj Mahal. Understood? They have been so many structure has been formed, like I said that not Taj Mahal they have been made where there is सब लोग प्यार से बड़े अच्छे से कुछ लोग बना देते हैं कि मुझे यहीं पे डाल देना. So I said that become what? Mausoleum. The new dynasty needed houses to live in and places of worship, so they began converting existing building into the houses and mosque. So whatever the houses and the things are there, they started converting into what is in their own structure. In their own structure. Understood? Just मैं एक ऐसे ही बोलूँगा. अच्छा, you tell me whether they are using human figures or not. Hindus are using human figures or not? I said that in the paintings and all, they are using human figures. And they are using, I said that, they are instead of what is some geometrical shapes, they are using what I said that, some geometrical shapes are there, some flowers, I said, even then they have used swastika of what is hours, and then calligraphy, some kind of what I said that, the beautiful writings of the, what is Puranas and all, so वो सब चीजें उस पे that is there in the buildings पे, these are the things which are written over there. तो बहुत सारी चीजें थी, लेकिन first we are going to see कुतुब मीनार near कुवत्तुल इस्लाम. I said that, and अढ़ाई दिन का कुतुब मीनार, I said that कुवत्तुल इस्लाम, and then I said अढ़ाई दिन का झोपड़ा at Ajmer are the good examples of it. So if you'll go nearby, I said that if you'll go Qutub Minar nearby, this is in a Qutub Minar, it is made by Qutub in the name of what is Qutubuddin Bakhtiyar Khaki. It is in the name of the famous saints. What is the name of this saint? Qutubuddin Bakhtiyar Khaki. And thereafter I said that nearby there is an Alai Darwaza which has been formed later on by the Tughlaqs and all. And but here you will see that हमने क्या देखा यहाँ पर Qutubuddin Qutub Minar, and nearby there is a Quwattul Islam Mosque. एक छोटा सा mosque बना हुआ है nearby Qutub Minar, and thereafter you will be able to see in the Ajmer ढाई दिन का झोपड़ा, and that has been done by Mr. Qutubuddin. That is done by whom? Yes, Qutubuddin. And then we have been, let us go and see. The new rulers started constructing their own building, and they introduced Central Asian tradition of architecture, and they observed no reservation in adopting the Indian forms and style of architecture, and employed Indian architecture masons and stone cutters and others. So they have employed who? They come with along their own architectures or masoners and all. They have utilized their Indian masoners, and they have utilized the Indians itself. As a result, the Indian concept and forms influenced the buildings of Sultanate. And indigenous architecture was based on the principle of beam and bracket, which was called trabeated style. Beams, brackets. I said that if you will be able to see that it is in a lintels, and these are, I said that, post. It is known as, I said that, post, and that is known as a trabeated style. Simple way, it is considered as a what? Trabeated style. And thereafter we started, what is it now? Suppose there is now, we have been made in a pillar, and from the pillar one, I said that stone or what is in a brick, and after that one brick. This way we can be able to see some kind of what? Arc shape. Understood? So we have been also able to develop some kind of what is an arcuate style, and this way also by putting the stones arcuate style. Understood? And that is in a dropping arc. इसको बोलते हैं drop arc. This style it is that you will see in the Bengal. This feature of dropping arc. It is not, I said, the completely arc shape. It is in a dropping arc. This portion is what? ये थोड़ा सा क्या हुआ? It should go like this. Yes or not? If completely arc shape देखोगे तो it should go like this. But this arc shape is what? Dropping. So it is known as in the West Bengal, this drop arc has been utilized in more in number. So आप लोग जब बंगाल आएंगे, then you will see. So this way arcuate structure. Understood it? Which structure I said that? And the trabeated style, understood it? There is a post and there is a lintels, and then we can be able to see something like this. Understood it? Post and lintels. Okay. So I said trabeated, it is characterized by the use of lintel and beam. समझ में आ गया? Lintel and beam like rod or something, it is in a making beam. And then शिखरा can be seen. और ऐसे lintel बना दिए and thereafter that you can see what? शिखरा can be seen. And there is an absence of minars. So it is a minar kind of structure. There is a very hard to form and it cannot be possible until unless we are not making an arcuate style. Yes or not? So therefore there is through this it is very hard to make a minar and stone dominated. Which are they have utilized more of stone. So trabeated style, it is a simple lintel and beam and minar cannot be formed. Yes or not? And then stone is dominated. It is characterized by use of arches, domes, hemispherical, and minars were generally present. So minars, so shikhara can be made with the which I said that lintel and beam. Yes, trabeated. And arcuated style can give us, and I said that arcuated style can give us an what? Long minars. Understood it? So we have been able to see this indigenous architecture based on the principle of beam and bracket, which was called trabeated style. समझ में आ गया? What is the trabeated style? Trabeated style includes arcs and all. Lintel and beam. Lintel and beam. And then on the other hand, the Islamic style was what is an arcuate, which was employed the arches, vaults, yes, domes types, hemispherical, and then vaults. And I said that to bridge the spaces, and we said the construction of graceful domes instead of the flat roof. So flat roof was an Indian style, and then their style is, yes, tell me, dome shape. On the other hand, and they can have a minar, but we can have a what? Shikhara. Trabeated style can give us an. So trabeated style is a Hinduism related, or and I said that arcuate style it is a what? They come with the Delhi Sultanate and Muslims, they come along with their style. So indigenous style, I said that of decoration was expressing of natural, particularly human forms. हम लोग किसको use करते थे? Human forms in the decoration along this, and new rulers, however, avoided the representation of living being and mostly used arabesque. It is in a kind of what is in some features, and then geometrical and floral pattern. They started using fine, and then I said that fine lime mortar in their buildings and also added color to their building. Lime mortar, that is making this, they're making their what is I said arcuate structure to be stronger. So they are using which mortar? Lime mortar in between the stones, so that they can be stronger. Otherwise, arcuate style cannot sustain. Yes or no? So they started using fine quality lime mortar in their buildings and added a color to their buildings. As the depiction of living beings was not allowed, the elements of decoration were limited to calligraphy, geometry, and creation. Understood? So they are using this. What is calligraphy? What is the meaning of calligraphy? Yes, and then we can be able to see beautiful writing, and then geometrical figures and foliation means if you are able to see, like I said, somewhere the in the buildings itself you can be able to see somewhere folds, you can be able to see some foliated structure, you can be able to see. So these are the things, and they never used what? Figures, human figures. And then you can see that floral structure, some geometrical structure, and then some beautiful, some other arabesque, and there is a calligraphy and geometry. We are coming towards, which one I said? Slav dynasty.